Hi everyone, this is Emmy. Today I'm going to show you how you can take an ordinary t-shirt and today I'm going to show you how to make your own stamps with cardboard or styrofoam meat trays from the grocery store. When I'm doing my various crafting projects, I'm always getting paint on my clothes, so I have devised a few ways of covering that up and fixing my clothes again so that I can wear them out in public. So let's get started. Okay, before I get started, I'm going to show you some of the stamps that I have. Now these are just sheets where I have done some drawings of things that I might want to make into stamps. So those are always at the bottom of the box. Now this stamp I made on a piece of styrofoam, you know, like this type that you get at the grocery store when you're buying sometimes big goods, or especially in the meat department. And I saved those because they're great for making stamps. And this is a stamp that I made from that, and it's just a bird with some flowers, and I often use that to stamp a greeting card. This is just ordinary cardboard. You can make stamps from ordinary cardboard. This is a file folder, and sometimes I use these and I'll put this down on, for instance, a white t-shirt, and then I'll just brush all the way around, and then I can just add some veins, and then I have the shape of a leaf on a t-shirt. So again, just these, I often will just lay them at random on a garment and then just splatter all around. And then when I pick these up, I'll have the shapes on there. Here's a stamp of a leaf, and it's just made on a piece of cardboard. Again, styrofoam meat tray on a piece of cardboard. Here's a big leaf. You could put that on a t-shirt. You could put 3 of them, and it's just a piece of cardboard. These, you can make stamps out of these shapes, or you can use them as a stencil, so you know, you could do either one. And again, this one I have used as a stencil on a rug in my family room, actually. Here's another stamp that I made just with cardboard, bamboo leaves. I cut a butterfly shape. I think I did make a stamp out of it, but then I can also use the center to make a stencil. I have a butterfly and another one, and here's one that I cut out of a file folder to test it. And I also used it as a stencil, as you can see. I just placed the file folder on, I think it was a silk scarf. But here are some actual stamps that I have done of butterflies. This one is foamy sheets, and here's this humongous tree of life, and this is all just done with cardboard, and I've used that one quite a bit. You could use it on a large sweatshirt. Okay, so now I'm going to get started. I'm going to show you how to do this. Now to make your stamps, all I did was I folded a piece of paper and I cut out a leaf shape like that. And then I'm just going to place it on a piece of cardboard, and I'm just going to cut around it. I'm going to cut this leaf, and I'm going to make some vein lines like this. Like that. Glue the leaf shape onto your cardboard, like that, and then you're going to let that dry, and that's going to be your stamp. Well, here I've got a cereal box. I'm going to place it inside my shirt. And that is to prevent the paint from seeping through and going to the other side. It was just an ordinary t-shirt. I cut this open at the neck. I took some black yarn and I zigzagged over it, stretching it at the same time. Did the same thing around the neck. I stretched some black yarn and zigzagged over it. Also did that along the end of the sleeves and on the bottom. Okay, I just picked through my box of colors, and I've got a bunch here that I'm going to use. I just have a styrofoam plate here, and I'm not going to waste it. I'm going to use it to make stamps later. And I use a sponge to apply my paint to my stamp, because if I used a brush, it will show brush strokes. So you're just going to go ahead and cut just a kitchen sponge like that, and you can make them large or small, so you have sizes to go, you know, like in these little areas. I'll start with this section. Place the paint on my sponge, and I'm just going to apply it to this section. Now I'm going to test. Place it down, and I'm going to make sure I press everywhere. I like that. So I'm going to re-ink, and I'm going to stamp it directly on my shirt. I'm going to set that aside to dry. I'm going to speed this up with my blow dryer. Okay, so it's good and dry. I'm going to take a Sharpie marker. So I'm just going to outline everything. I'm going to add some antennae like that. Okay, I've got it all outlined. Now I'm going to take some of my silver paint. I'm going to use a skewer and I'm just going to add some dots here and there. So I'm just going to start here. See right there where I got a little smudge of paint? I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to take a brush and my skewer and I'm just going to splatter it. And you can do as much or as little as you like. And there you go. That's an easy way to cover up little paint spots or smudges or stains on clothing. And now I'm going to go load up a drawing of a scarecrow on my other channel.